we're in I don't want to say perhaps a fraught moment. I mean, there's a lot of negative view of AI overall, a lot of it concerning job losses.
Yeah.
And when I listen to you and the productivity gains that conceivably could come about as a result of success, I do wonder, do we lose jobs as a result of this, given you're going to be taking the manufacturing process and sort of doing it in a very different way?
No, I know there's a lot of concern in general about AI and job loss. I have a very different view. I think what's actually going to happen is we're going to have labor scarcity as a result. People are going to have to work hard.
You said that with Andrew a few weeks ago when you talked to him. Why do you believe that?
I know why people are pessimistic. They're pessimistic because a bunch of smart people are telling them to be pessimistic, but those people are wrong. This is going to be when you have productivity, and this could be very significant productivity in the economy. And that is going to raise the standard of living, so that a lot of people who, for example, today have, two earner households, perhaps one of those earners will decide not to be in the job market, and so they'll become a one earner household. Maybe some people who are working overtime will stop working overtime because they don't want to work overtime. So there's going to be, when you have that much productivity in the economy, that is the basket of goods that people can afford on less money
up.
goes up.
And you think the rewards will be shared in that way? I don't want to get into the wealth discussion. You've already had that. So,
no, of course, this is, if I take you back to the plow, they can't help but be shared that way. These inventions drive fundamental progress. Somebody invents penicillin, and it does help everyone. Somebody invents, solar cells, and it does help everyone. And so on. The iPhone doesn't get reserved for just a few people. It's not how it works. It's the inventions themselves that spread throughout society and improve.
Preach it to love, stay safe.
You share this optimism?
I do. This is really important, right? What creates jobs? Companies occasionally create jobs, but what really creates jobs is invention. Inventions are based on dreams, but invention means that you actually make the dream a reality. The more that
Yeah. AI taking over, nigga. Hide your jewels. I'm telling you, the scarcity is coming. If you got a billionaire that's worth hundreds of billions of dollars and he's telling you this, bro, y'all need to listen. He's not lying to you. They are they're good. They not going nowhere. They got generational wealth. They got real estate, hundreds of tens of millions of dollars, bro. Billions of dollars probably. They're not going nowhere. So if they're teaching you or they're telling you something, y'all need to heed to your warning and listen. Like he's telling you right now, the standard of living is going to raise while the labor scarcity is going to happen. Now, how are you going to pay for your goods? I want you to know that. Labor down, standard of living up, okay? And this is what y'all got to understand when you're really dealing with people that are thinkers. Jeff Bezos is a thinker, bro. He's telling you right now, bro, the labor is going to be very scarce. It's going to be hard to find a job. And this is why that new discussion everybody's talking about of, what is it called? Standardized living subsidies or some shit. So basically everybody don't work and they just get funded by the government. You know what that really sounds like for real? And I hate to say this, bro. That literally sounds like socialism. Where like shit, everybody's money goes into this pool and the government divides it how they want to divide it. And to be honest, we might be forced into a socialistic economy where we have to do it that way. Where it's like, all right, well, we can't afford to the labor. Your standard of living is so high, and the labor market is so the number of unemployment is so high, and there's not enough jobs to supplement because robots are taking it over. We would have to supplement it ourselves so we can keep the economy moving. Because if the economy is not moving, then all the stocks will drop. So, it's kind of a sticky situation because it's like I feel bad for those people that are right there in the middle right now and didn't have time or didn't even know. It's not even about the time. They didn't even have the knowledge to understand that this was coming. Now, I knew this about 2 years ago that AI was coming because I've been using it and I've been like, talking about topics of it and stuff. So I hope they find out what's going on, but if they don't, what can you do? It's another day. So for those that are scared about their jobs, y'all, man, go find something. Use AI. This is how you utilize AI. And AI is free for a lot of people. You can use ChatGPT, Gemini, and Claude for free. and you could just get a certain amount of prompts per day. Look, I pay for the pro version, so I get a little bit more on top of that. So I would say for those individuals that are unsure about what they should do, or if they're in high school or they're trying to find another career, it's best that you go on there and ask it the question that, what should I do? What field should I jump into? What is more wise? Those type of questions, they can answer very analytically and correct. Like, well, technically based on these numbers, it's best for you to go on this field, this field, this field, if you want success in the future. Nursing seems like a very safe field. Concrete laying, house and like improvements and stuff, those things require people to actually put in sweat equity and stuff. But that being said, even maids, they got little nano robots. Did y'all see the nano robots? It's actually doing your dishes and shit like that. They're really on some iRobot shit, bro. It's kind of getting scary. I'm not gonna lie. Like, and once a group of us accept that shit, everybody's gonna accept it. Everybody's gonna have robots just running through their crib, and I'm gonna be on some iRobot shit for real. Facts. It's your boy, John Savage. Tell me what y'all think about this. We just went into a tangent about AI and how it could take over, the possibility, the threat of that, you know. But I like to tell people, when those billionaires start talking, it's time to listen, because there's a possibility that they know something that they're not telling you, but they can't tell you directly, but they're hinting at it. That being the case, it's your boy, Angelo Savage. It's the Savage Report Daily Night News. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe as well. Hit the comment below. Write something in there. Let's go. It's your boy, Angelo Savage. Peace.